Hello and welcome. In this video, we're going to be talking about possibly one of the most slept on games on Roblox. We're checking out Wubby. If you're looking for a creative sandbox hangout type of game, look no further because this is possibly one of the best sandbox games that I have ever found on Roblox. Now, if you've already played a sandbox game like Block 8, for example, then you might be a little bit familiar with some of the similarities that Wubby has. Hopping right in, you'll be greeted with a huge menu. In the top, it'll show home, my profile, shop, but right below that is where all of the awesome stuff is at. The main page will show active worlds, and then there's two other buttons, featured worlds and surprise me. Additionally, if a friend has made a game and they want to show you it, you can search for it. Active worlds are going to be worlds that are currently filled with players. So hopping into one of these is going to be one of the best ways to check out currently active games. Featured worlds are where minds absolutely shatter. The quality of games that are inside of Wubby is actually insane. From full-on games, it's actually astonishing that some of these aren't their own little game on the Roblox platform. If you are ever able to, grab a friend and try out some of these featured worlds. They are actually really fun and I'd recommend checking them out. Now, if you do want to make your own game, you'll have to go to my profile in the top center, and from there you'll be able to see your favorites, inventory, recents, and right below that you'll be able to see your worlds. Shockingly, Wubby gives you 50 worlds for free, compared to a few games that might have a pay system with the in-game currency. Now, Wubby does have a build system where you're able to pick from a selection of different blocks, but once you actually get to placing them down, you're able to utilize the amazing customization that the game offers. From the material, to the colors, the transparency, the rotation, the weight, any friction, not to mention the huge selection of different shapes. If you're looking for something a little bit more specific, there's even special blocks, such as gear blocks, NPCs, and more. If you want to get into the mechanical aspect of the game, there's input blocks, logic blocks, and output blocks. If you place down something, you can edit it, paint it, transform it, add attributes, or delete it if you need. Now, going back to the mechanical side of things, the game uses a thing called wiring. This button's over on your left-hand side, and you're able to hook up different inputs and outputs. A really cool feature is going to be zones. This is the last button on your left-hand side. You can create build zones, sound zones, safe zones, and more. All of these have their in-depth amount of detail for properties, and honestly, it's so much that it is genuinely very impressive that a game even has this much. Now, if you do want to build with a friend, you can invite them along and give them permissions. You can also mess with your world settings, and you can change other aspects such as your thumbnail, title, and description. Possibly one of the best details that you will notice immediately when playing Wubby is that you can use meshes. And not only that, you can use actual Robloxian characters. I ended up getting jump scared because I did not realize this right away. It just goes to show that this game has a lot of detail, a lot of customization, and a lot of aspects into it that allow any player to create whatever they want with a really easy system. So, as mentioned, if you're looking for an awesome sandbox game, this is probably the best that I've found on Roblox so far. I hope you have found a new, fun, and creative game to check out and play. That's gonna be all for this video, and I will see ya.